Hi guys, thanks for watching. Edward here. Now in this video I'm going to be shooting about a topic that is very, very important to me, and I know it's very important to a lot of people. Although I haven't really spoken about this particular topic on my YouTube channel, it is very, very relevant to a lot of people. I know that for sure, because this channel is really centered around wealth generation, generating multiple income streams, working from the comfort of your own home. And most importantly, it's really about building wealth, and that's what this video is about. Now, so it does play a very, very key role in what I talk about on my channel. However, I am not an expert in this particular area. This area is something I've been wanting to get into literally for absolutely years and years, but haven't really known sort of the how or the best way to get into it. And when I mentioned this, I know 100% of the, certainly the sensible people out there who are really, really passionate or serious about their long-term financial future are going to be very, very, very into this big time. But I do want to reiterate that I am not an expert in this area, and I'm not here to give advice in any way, shape or form. But I'm just here to give or recommend a great platform that I've got on board with, having looked at a lot of other platforms and done a lot of comparisons. I believe that this platform is definitely a fabulous platform. I'm not going to say the best platform out there necessarily. I personally think it is, but I'm going to leave that to you to decide. But I personally think it is the best platform to get on board with what I'm going to be talking about here today. So what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about precious metals. Now, as I say, I haven't spoken about this on my YouTube channel, but it is very, very key, very relevant. I know there are a lot of people on my channel who've come across my videos, or who are subscribed to me, or more importantly, the people who are very, very close and connected with me are very, very knowledgeable about this area, much, much more so than obviously me. I will say that I am a beginner at this, but I'm not here to be an expert. I'm not here to do that. I'm here because, like everyone here, like us all, we are here as a community to talk about what's sensible, what's important, talk about our financial future. I have kids. I have I'm 48 years old. I have important needs and goals, and maybe they're different to you depending on where you're at. But for me, I've been in this industry for a good number of years, and I built up a lot of success. I've built up a lot of wealth, but there are so many areas I don't really understand that well about, but I've wanted to understand more because I know the importance. Sometimes you get in an area, or in a thinking about certain asset classes where you want to get more involved in, but you want to be able to have the right kind of knowledge and understanding. You want to take baby steps. That's really what I'm trying to say here. And I've got very well connected to a great set of people who are really helping me take those baby steps in a good way. Because, for me, I've had some ups and downs like many of you. We've been involved in various different companies and opportunities. Some have gone quite well. Some have gone very, very badly. I am currently now in a business which I say is obviously Paraiba. Many of you know that I'm with Paraiba, that produces a huge amount of cash flow for me. It's a solid company, and I love it. It definitely plays a very, very key role. My number one key business that I just love. I love being a part of Paraiba. I love the future that it holds. But that's not what this video is about. It's about what do I do with the money that I'm taking out. Obviously, I'm taking money out. I'm obviously, producing myself an income. What does one do with the income? I throw that out to you guys. What do you do with your income, from your job? It's all relevant, and do you put it into the bank? Do you put it into a place? How secure, how stable do you believe your current method of, where you are holding your money? How secure is that for you? Do you believe that what you're doing now with your wealth is the right thing to do? So what do I understand about precious metals? What do I understand about where we're heading, where we're going in this? Because we are in uncertain times, and I think I will say I'm very lucky, because back in 2020, in April 2020, I got on board with Paraiba. It was pretty much exactly the time when we went into COVID. At that time I didn't know what was going to happen with the pandemic, and even back then, obviously, we were going into uncertain times. We didn't know whether 2021 was going to get any better, or whether 2022 is going to get any better. Then, we've got all this other stuff. We've got we've got the war. We've got all kinds of things going on around the world. We are in uncertain times, and also, many of you will sense that we are potentially going into a potential crisis, financial crisis as well, and a lot of uncertain times are about to happen. So where are we storing our money? At the end of the day. So I wanted to add something like this. It was almost like an urgency. For many years I've been thinking about this, but right now I feel I've got the biggest urgency in my mind, thinking I've got to do something, especially with what Robert Kiyosaki often says. This is God's money. Okay, gold has been around since before we were around, and it'll be around after we've all gone. Gold is gold is gold. So, I feel I've made a very, very, very good move in getting on board with precious metals. And, more importantly, in this video, I want to talk about the platform that I've decided to get on board with, because over the years, I have looked at different platforms. And I feel that certainly when you come through and check out this platform for yourself, you will see that the prices are good. And this is important when you're buying precious metals, whether you're getting on board with bullion, or if you're getting on board with numismatics or collectibles. There are different ways to get on board. I'm personally, obviously, I understand the importance of both sides. Whether I'm going to be collecting and with a hope to sell it down the road and make some good profit, but also I want to be able to transfer my wealth, rather like to hedge against inflation, which I feel is very, very important, because we do know, if we're going to be if we're just going to be building our bank account up, what we're really doing is we're setting ourselves up for a future of uncertainty, and you're really you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. By putting your money into the bank, you think you're building up your savings, but that's actually, this is completely the opposite of what's really happening, as we all know, because of inflation. So this is just transferring of wealth. You're not really investing in anything. What you're doing is you're transferring wealth, because you're not looking necessarily to make a huge gain or anything like that. Presumably you've got other income streams that are already doing that, and if you haven't, obviously you can make good wealth, and you can accumulate great wealth by getting into numismatics and collectibles and so on. But you've got to know a little bit more about it, obviously. But for me, I just think that this is a great way of having full control of your own savings account, if you, in a sense, and something that's a lot more tangible. So that's what I feel that this is so great. So I want to talk about this particular platform. It's called Mint Builder. All right, I've looked at a number of different platforms, and obviously, you can compare prices. Obviously, you want to get the best price for your precious metals, for your gold, your silver, coins, or whatever. And you can come on here, you can check out the products and compare them with other prices. But this is a business in itself. All right, so you're going to be able to get on board with this because it is sensible. We understand. I don't need to convince you the importance and understanding the importance of getting on board with precious metals. But it's important to understand which platform to get on board with. So I get on the link below, check us out, guys, and you'll be able to get and take a free tour and check us out. But, I like the way they lay everything out, for people who are just brand new to this or whatever and don't really know what to do, or we've got a lot of training in the back office. Whether you're looking for the best-selling items, the most popular, you can also click on, compare, and then they take you to immediately to a site where you can compare the prices on other platforms, such as this same product here on different platforms. You can see that the differences in prices on some of these items that are identical, but obviously with our price, because by becoming a member, you can get it incredibly cheap, and that's what you want, because you're looking to buy, hold potentially, and potentially sell down the road. Now that would obviously depend on whether you're going to go for bullion or collectibles. And there are a lot of good things to choose. and select and decide, and you can go in and you can check the quality. It's important to check the quality, obviously, of the different items that you can potentially get a hold of. But a lot of people say that things like let's have a look at some of the popular stuff, such as American Silver Eagle. They generally reckon to be good, and a lot of places, the downside is obviously you can pay a lot in premiums and stuff like that. But if you do compare it, you can see that you can potentially get good prices. And where else? Yeah, for example, the Australian Philharmonical, you can get. This is often regarded as good, and the Canadian Maple Leaf. So this is just these are just items that are known about. Okay, they're out there on the internet. You can do your own due diligence. You can check out everything and compare prices. You can go in and check to see the quality of the items. I've seen on different. You get a lot of detail about the quality and other things like MS70, for example. That's the grade. So you're looking at good quality stuff for a great price. That's what I'm saying, and that's at the end of the day, that's really what you're looking for. So you don't need me to convince you on how good this is with regards to the actual products themselves. And 80% of the members on this platform are customers. They're not here to sort of make a quick buck out of the compensation plan or whatever. And there is a good compensation plan. They're here to actually, because they know their stuff. They're knowledgeable, and they're buying from a great platform. Simple as that. So we've also got a marketing system all built in. You get that for free once you become a member, and you get your capture pages. You can select what page you prefer. You get all the stats. Normally you pay monthly for this kind of thing on an actual system. You get the leads. You broadcast. And I've literally just got started with this. I'm not really, I haven't even started building the business. So don't look at this as think, oh God, you haven't even got any page views. My whole game plan here is to put my spread my wealth, spread my portfolio, transfer my assets, and be in control of my savings. It's as simple as that. I've got very, very important key reasons to do that. As I know that you guys have as well. So it's not about the marketing system. It's not about the business opportunity itself. It's making sure that the product itself is of top quality. And I can verify that is, as far as I'm concerned. Now, again, I'm not an expert at this, and I don't claim to be, but I'm just sensible because, like you guys, like many of you, you do see this as being a very, very an important step. This is just a capture page. This is my default capture page. And you collect the leads, and it goes through onto the landing page that you own. I haven't got the landing page open, to be honest, but it's a full-blown funnel. Okay, and you also get all the autoresponder series all done for you. These are all set up for you. So all these autoresponders are all going to go out on your behalf. They've already been branded and everything. So there's really no setup or anything like that. So they've basically taken everything into account. They look after the complete newbie. They've also got a lot of training in the back office as well. You can go into the bullion training and everything, but you've also got marketing and training as well. So it's a very, very good system to be a part of. I highly recommend it. I think I've said enough. I think we all know the importance, particularly in this time. We don't know. It's all uncertain times. We don't know if our money that's saved in the bank is sensible. I personally don't think it is sensible at all. We just need something recession proof, and obviously inflation proof. So you stick all your savings in the bank. 1 year later, 10 years later, it's not going to be at the same value, is it? We know that. You don't need me to explain that. And I'm not a financial advisor. But I know enough. As to where to making sure that my finances are taken care of, because guys, think about it. Even if the company here, Mint Builder, even if Mint Builder collapses 5 or 10 years down the road. Even if it doesn't exist 5 or 10 years down the road, it doesn't matter in a sense, because if you've been accumulating precious metals, no matter where you are in the world, I'm based in Japan, it's all the same. We can, gold is gold. It's God's money. This gold has been around for obviously thousands and thousands of years before we've been around, and it'll continue to be around. And why is gold so valuable? But obviously you don't need me to tell you that. It's always going to be an important metal to be used, not only just financially, but also in other areas as well. And as we know, so I just think this is a great move. And definitely get on board in an easy way. Don't wait like I did, because I wish a platform like this existed for newbies like me, so I could train and learn and understand and be a part of a great team, so we can learn in the right way. But even take baby steps. And if you haven't got any way of understanding this or learning this, you can come into the back office and train and learn yourself. But even being on YouTube, it's been very easy. In the last few days, I've been able to learn a lot. I've been recommended some good channels, some good people to work to check out on YouTube about precious metals, and I've learned as much as I need to make a good decision. So come in and do your due diligence, and whether you are already generating wealth, it's a good idea to put that and transfer that wealth into a very stable place. But also it's good for newbies or people who haven't got savings or haven't got anything, or very in a poor situation. You can get started and purchase things for next to nothing, and monthly you could build something up, and a nice little nest egg. You can build up a nice little nest egg. This is for anybody, and I highly recommend it for anybody. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Check us out, and see you on the inside. Okay, bye for now.